Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at a project called LumiaWOA, which stands for Windows on ARM. Now the thing is, this is full Windows for Lumia phones, specifically the 950 series, where you can run ARM64 desktop versions of Windows on your device. So this, you can see they've got some Windows 11 showing off over here and some cool things, but today I'm going to be installing Windows 10 on it instead, because it's probably going to run a little bit better, and I'm planning to run a couple of funny stuff on it, see how well it performs. So we can go over here to the status of it, just to check out what Windows versions are supported, and currently these ones have issues with them. This one isn't supported at all, and I'm going to be installing the earliest one that is fully supported, which is Windows 10 2004. So I already got the download over here, because here they have a create ISO and they tell you to go to this website and they show you basically how to do it. Their guides are very detailed, by the way. And so I chose this build right here. I chose to include all the updates, run component cleanup, and integrate .NET Framework 3.5, just so we don't have to do this later on, just in case. I already downloaded it and I extracted the zip file over here. And so we can actually just get started by running this. But first things first, we have to unlock our bootloader, because if you can see, to install it with their official tool, that you're going to be needing to enter mass storage mode. So you're going to have your bootloader unlocked. So they do have a guide, but I already know how to do it. So I got Windows Phone internals over here. My Lumia 950 XL is already in flash mode. And so we can go to unlock bootloader, select our FFU. Now that we selected our FFU, we need to select the EDE file. So this is our EDE file, and we can just click unlock and it'll do its thing. So in real life the phone is vibrating and it is restarting into flash mode, but with a red screen. So now we just need to wait for this to finish and our bootloader will be unlocked, and this will let us be able to go to mass storage mode so we can install LumiaWOA. Alright, now we're going to have to manually restart our phone. You can see they have the instructions here. So I just press and hold the power and volume down button, and in a bit I'll feel it vibrate. There you go, vibrated, and we can just sit our phone back down and I can see it restarting now. It's a very simple process. I've done it many times before for my other Lumias. Why is it doing it again? That is what? Okay, apparently everything I say has to go the other way. Why is it doing it again? I'll just leave it. I'll leave it just in case, because it's very weird. Misbehaving driver? What is this? The mass storage driver of the PC failed to start. Unfortunately, this happens sometimes after the phone is fully booted again. You can try to re-unlock the bootloader. What? What? That is weird, man. Okay, it's booting back into Windows 10 Mobile. That's very strange. Hopefully this doesn't turn into an everything goes wrong video like my last one. That is weird. What? Because it's supposed to unlock it normally. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try that again, and I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, I don't know what happened the first time we tried, but there you go. It is it's doing its thing. It is now rebooting the phone into Windows 10 Mobile, and we have a successfully unlocked bootloader. First thing we're gonna do is download the Windows 10 2004 ISO. Okay, we can just close out of it because we can open it later and go ahead and start downloading. Alright guys, it finally finished and we can press 0 to exit, and here it is. This is our ISO file. It's 4 gigabytes. So here it is. Let's actually just rename it really quick to win 10 underscore 2004 underscore arm 64. Boom. And basically now all we need to do is open this in 7-zip because we need to go into sources and get the install.wim. Alright, here's the install.wim that we're gonna need, and now according to the guide, after that we need to go into mass storage mode. And so let's go back to Windows Phone internals, and boom, there you go. Let's do it. Switching to mass storage mode. Alright, now we're in mass storage mode. We have to close Windows Phone internals completely. And why is this over here? Anyways, and it says, so you have to close it. So that's what we did, and now we have to open the Windows on ARM deployer, and here it is right here. Just scroll to the exe and it should come up. There you go. And this is very important. If you're doing this, you have to read it, and I already did, so just press OK, and it's time to browse, and we'll find the install.wim. And it says right here invalid WIM file, and there is a command that you have to do that is easy that will fix this. So let me just get it ready. Alright, now I just press enter and it's going to redo the WIM file for us. This should help it get successfully detected. Alright guys, it has completed. Now we can close it, and we have installed 2.wim right over here. We can actually just get rid of this first one and rename this to install.wim, and now when we browse for it, it should detect normally. And here you go, Windows 10 Pro build 19041, and if we just check the guide, it'll tell you there is an option to dual boot, but we're not going to do that, though we will check these options. So this one is for if you're dual booting, so we don't really care. There's compact deployment, which will reduce the files of the Windows installation, but the deployment process will take longer. It'll help you save space on your device. Now, I'm not gonna keep Windows 10 Mobile, so I am just gonna overwrite it, so I don't think I'll do that. It would be good if you're planning to use it a lot, but I think for now it's okay. Just go back and press deploy, and it's gonna download all the drivers like it says, and it'll work and stuff. First it'll actually show the changelog after it does fetching some stuff from the internet. It says right here, and then it'll do its own thing, and it says to ignore devices being detected, and it'll show up this. So when we get there, we will show you what to do. So you can see here's the compatibility list once again, and this is the one we have, so it's checked marked like it said on the website, and it shows you Please make sure your battery is fully charged. I have my laptop plugged in over here, and as for the Lumia, it is fully charged as well. So it says some stuff over here, so that's pretty important. Basically you gotta read all of this, and there's some change logs and stuff, and there's how to offline update an existing Windows desktop installation. It'll show you this stuff, but I think online updating is also a thing that you can do. So yep, just a bunch of stuff. There's installing on the SD card, which is really slow. It could kill your installation, but also lets you have a lot of internal storage, especially if you're going to keep Windows 10 mobile. And SD cards you can have as big space as you want, and a bunch of stuff. Just make sure you read all of that. And this was actually pretty recently, and let's just close it up and it'll continue downloading. And I think we can just maximize that over there. Alright guys, so the developer menu has been installed and it's telling us these lovely stuff, and we'll just follow these instructions because this is supposed to let you do it faster, because if you just press continue without going into the UEFI mass storage mode, it will be slower. So I am going to pull up a camera feed of the 950 XL that I have now, and I'm going to take this. I'm going to press and hold the power button for 10 seconds. And okay, I felt it vibrate. Now you'll see it. Boom. Check that out. Microsoft logo, and we should see the boot menu. There you go. And we're going to use the down and up arrow keys to move between them. And you can see developer menu, just press with the camera button, and USB mass storage mode is where we need to go, I'm pretty sure. Yep, mass storage mode. Press the camera button, connected, and now all we need to do is press continue, and it's deploying Windows. Now there's nothing interesting going on here, so I am going to cut the feed off in 3, 2, 1. And it's just going to stay on that screen until the installation is finished. So there you go. It is going to do lots of things. We just need to leave it to do its thing. Alright guys, so finally we can eject the phone safely and reboot the phone by pressing the power until it vibrates, and we can choose Windows 10 from the bootloader, and yeah, finally, let's do this. Alright guys, here we have the lovely setup. So we have the Lumia, it is finished. We have a USB-C hub that is plugged into a keyboard, a mouse, my iPhone because it needs to be charged, and a laptop charger that is plugged into the wall. Here we have the lovely keyboard and a lovely mouse, and I'm using my Surface type cover, the back of it, as a trackpad because it is very nice. And okay, now let's finally reboot this thing by pressing and holding the power until it reboots, and it vibrated. There's the Microsoft logo. And if everything went well, we should see the boot options. Yep, there you go. So we can just press the camera button to load into Windows 10. And there you go. We're doing it. There it is. It should start loading. Yep. Looks like it's been a success. The keyboard still isn't lighting up yet, so maybe it will once we're in the actual OS. But yeah. it should start to say things like getting devices ready and stuff like that. So let's just wait. Alright guys, oh my god, the mouse. You can see the mouse and it's stretching across the, oh, okay, it's restarting. But yeah, the keyboard did actually connect as well. It did lit up, and so, oh, the phone is getting a little toasty. Just wait a bit, and once again, press the camera button. Looking pretty good. I hope now we can at least get to the out-of-box experience and actually set this thing up. Oh, what is this? Windows can't verify. Where's my mouse at? Come on, mouse. Can I use the touchscreen? Install this driver anyways, yes. Okay, that got me worried for a bit. Why would it do that? I think the mouse does work now. No, still not, because my keyboard did light up. So, once again, zoom in and press install anyways. I bet you another one's gonna come up. Yep, install anyways. And, okay, I hope that's not an issue. I'm not looking for issues. Oh, I think the display driver just installed. That's a good sign. Okay, the blue made me think it was gonna be a blue screen. Alright, it is just the out-of-box experience. Can I rotate it? No, not yet. Alright, this has loaded up as well. Like I said, it's still working. The mouse should be, but let me just try turning it off and on again. Nope, not yet. Maybe we just gotta wait a little more, because it did work right before the first restart, so. Finally, the out-of-box experience. Can we rotate? Yes, we can. And can we use the mouse? Yes, we can. Let's go. Why are you all the way down there? It's okay. I'll just put United States. I don't really care. Not bothered to change it. And we just gotta wait. Excuse all the camera movement. I am using one of my hands to control this whole thing because I don't have equipment for that yet. So do excuse me. Oh, what's this? Why did it suddenly go dimmer? I just skipped the internet for now because I don't want it to do an update stuff. So I'll just continue with limited setup. Honestly, we can sign into the Wi-Fi when we're at the desktop. And I do want to disable updates. So yep, accept that. Oh, don't tell me it's restarting. Nope, okay, it's just a little sluggish. Though it is pretty nice. Okay, who's gonna use this PC? We'll just, since the keyboard works, type my name, type password, give me a moment. Boom, so I made a password for my account. I'm not gonna sign into my Microsoft account on this. I don't want all this stuff to sync here and load it up. All of this stuff, no, don't do that. I don't care. These two are fine though. So just accept that, and that should be done after they show me a couple ads. I don't mind Cortana. I actually liked Cortana, so sure. There you go. Finally. Restarting again? Maybe? No, there's the high screen. Oh, there you go, and I don't know if you guys heard the sound, but check that out. Do not turn off your device while you're trying to install applications. And the first thing we get greeted with is Microsoft Edge. No, thank you. Can I close this, please? I don't want Edge. I'm actually going to install another browser and not use Edge. Maybe uninstall this. Why? No. You know what? I prefer Legacy Edge. I like it. It has better features. It looks nicer. The new Edge sucks. Yeah. Whatever, man. Just close. Close. I don't want this. You're lagging the computer. I have to open up Task Manager. It is a bit sluggish, as you can see. That's probably because of this. Oh. Display driver, I'm guessing. Oh, that's much smoother. Alright, it feels like it. I don't know if you guys can see it on screen. Yeah. Edge, go away. I might have to use it just because ARM64 browsers are not very common. But I hope they are becoming common somewhat. Go in the trash, I don't want you. Anyways, seems like there's a lot of things It is taking a while. Go away. It does look pretty nice, let me tell you that. Let us just type WinVer and lovely stuff. I like to see that. Alright, I think something I should show you guys is just how much resources it's using. I mean, right now it's doing stuff in the background, so it might not be the best. But you can see these specs here. We got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor, and we have here 3 GB of RAM, and we have apparently an SD card in here. I don't think so. We shouldn't have. And then mass storage USB device and a bunch of Ethernet stuff. Why is there so much Ethernet? What is all that? And then you have our GPU. Yep, thank you. And then we have this GPU, the Qualcomm Adreno 430. And yep, it's using a lot of RAM even on idle. So we successfully installed Windows 10 version 2004 on the Lumia 950 XL. I am going to make another video which is going to be about just running a bunch of software on here, seeing what type of stuff we can run and what we can run, just to test the limits of this. But for now, I think this is pretty cool. I will deploy all this stuff in the background, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.